Hi friends, welcome back. I forgot to put my microphone on and I never took it out of airplane mode, so that's cool. Alright, found my microphone. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is my second video for the day. Someday I'll get my nails did, I promise. I just don't know which day, when, ever. Okay, so today we are making tickets. These tickets are so cute. And as I did on the last video, if you want these to come apart easily, you can perforate them. And I'm not pulling out a tack because I just put my tacks away. So I'm going to do it with the awl. And it's going to make bigger perforations. But look, you can kind of, looks like a real ticket. And you can tear them off and use them that way. So this is just scraps and words. This one was super simple. Just cut out paper in the right way, and we'll go over that. And I just glued some on and wrote some stuff on it. That one, super simple. This one has some of my little bits on it and a word and just some pictures that I found. And then I traced around it with pen to make it look tickety. This is just, I really dig this paper, the colors of it and stuff. This was super simple, just so different kind of lines around it to make it look like a ticket. I was really just playing with a ton of ways to make tickets. So I did the border around it and then I filled it with designs. So you can just doodle in them. This one says ticket. I doodled. And I also used a stencil on the background. And this says admit one. And this says nothing. But it's just got paper bag on the back, which I know this is paper bag on the front too, but it had writing on the back, so it's a little thicker too. This is just a little piece of, this is just a little ticket that I made out of one piece of, I like these ones too. With just a scrap on them. And they say different things. This one's got ducks on, whoops, this one's got ducks on it. With love. And I didn't like how light that came out, so I traced the stamp so that I could see it. And then just used pen and just grabbed a word. And then these ones, I love these. Look how teeny tiny. And so they just a flower, admit one, ticket, 5 cents. But this is cute. You could put the whole little strip in a pocket. So we're going to make all sorts of, we're going to play with tickets. And we will do some of the things that I did here. If I come up with ideas, then we'll go ahead and do that. And all you need are scissors and scraps. Anything else is optional. Okay. I still don't know where my timer is. I'm going to clean my desk later and try to find it. Okay. Anyway, here's my little bits bin. And I've got my bigger scraps up here too. So, but this is how I started. Because I was watching videos and crafting and just playing around with stuff. So, this is just a strip of paper. It's a piece of book page, right? I'm folding it in half. I'm taking my scissors and I'm going to treat these as tickets. 2 tickets, because I only folded it in half, because that's kind of a tickety shape. So, look, I've got writing space on the back here, so on the front I can do what I want. So let's do these first. We'll do the drawing ones first. We'll just draw on this. Okay. I'm just making an outline. Around the edge of the ticket. And all I did was just cut off the corners to make it ticket shaped when it was folded in half, and it made them symmetrical. Okay. Now, if you have a longer strip, you could definitely fold it in half again, but that would have made little short stubby tickets. Kind of like this, actually. And I wanted nice long tickets out of this paper. Okay. Alright. So all I did on these ones is I started with a basic shape. So let's do square. Okay. That's also a square. And then I just keep drawing the square around and around. And when I hit the edges, then I stop, if that makes sense. I'll show you. I'll hit the edges in a second here. Okay. So now it's going past where I was drawing. So now it's just lines. Okay. It'll make more sense when I do the circle, I think. So now it's just lines. Anyway, that's just whatever. Now you could do these in different colored pens too. And do different colored lines and just decorate them. And just kind of have the ticket part be just the shape. And the rest of it's whatever you want. So. And now I just keep going. And I can just keep going like this because I don't have to connect them anymore. And if I just keep following the curve, eventually I will fill the space. Fill the space. Okay? And then I will fill the space. Ta-da! Okay, so that's how I did those ones. Very simple. If you want to make the line stand out, you can go over it again. I want to make the line stand out. This one kind of looks like a fingerprint. Okay. Do. Rocking and rolling today, making 2 videos. I got another idea for another video, so maybe I'll make a 3rd today. We shall see. It'll be nice to be ahead again. Sorry I missed a video in there. I just could not be happy with what I was doing. Any of what I was doing. I was just doing it, to pass time, to try to get back in the groove, but like I didn't like anything I was doing. So I would just finish something and move on. And now I'm happy with them. I especially love those little ones, and those were so simple. Simple. Okay, so those are just doodled. And there's a space for writing if you want it, and you can go ahead and perforate. Okay, so I'm going to separate these. So let's do, this I did a little differently, but this is, if you want designs, I just drew designs on here. Like, I don't think might as well do it. Whatever. I'll do it. Okay. So I'm just going to cut, let's say I want this size tickets. Cut a little longer. And this is just paper bag. Okay. That's roughly the same. I'm just going to cut the end straight. Yeah, that's good. And we're going to fold it in half. And then I just fold it in half again. Look, that's ticket sized. It's a good ticket size too. It's not too shabby. I didn't do it this way at first. At first I was folding them back and forth, but this is way easier. Half and half. Okay. Look, we got tickets. Nice long strip of tickets. And if it didn't quite cut the edge the way you wanted it to, ta-da, I fixed it. Okay. And we were supposed to do this and I totally forgot. I forgot. Let's put this aside. I'll try that again. What I did is it's going to be a pain. There we go. We're good. Okay. So what I did was took my pen and I drew designs. It worked yesterday. Drew designs in a strip. Roughly the size that I wanted. So this was the design I drew. Now I drew the design after I stenciled. But I did not like the way the stencil came out. So I'm not sure I want to repeat that, but maybe I'll try something else this time. Let's try another stencil, I guess. Is what I'm saying. Now I know some of this is going to get cut off because I'm planning on some of this getting cut off. I'm going outside the edges of where I think I'm going to cut. Let's go farther. We'll go right up to the edge of this. That's what I'll do. Okay, my pen, it may be dying. Which is fine because I have more ink things for it. I got more pen guts, whatever that is. Okay. There, and then I'll keep going on this side too. And it doesn't have to be anything spectacular, right? Okay, so now I'm going to cut some of this off. There we go. Boop. I'm going to cut the little raggedy end off there. And we're going to fold in half and fold in half. Like that. And that. And that. Okay, so now again we've got a line of tickets, and look, they've got designs on them this time. Now, I can see on this one that I used this pen and it didn't show through very well. So let's try permanent marker on this one. Well, look at that. That shows up very nicely. Okay. Your tickets don't have to say anything extraordinary because real tickets pretty much just say ticket. Or admit one, or one ride. Or numbers. That's another thing they do. I'll write some numbers on these ones. How's that? That'll teach them. Okay. These look like tickets, right? They're fun anyway. Okay. Okay. So, this one is going to say ticket. Okay. And this one is going to say 5 cents. Just because I like it when it says 5 cents. Okay. And this one is going to say 0, 9, 1, 5, 6, 2, 5, 3. I have no idea what that is. I just made them up. And this one's going to say 1. And then it's going to be like a tear strip. And then it's going to say 1. Like it's 2 halves of a ticket. Like you tear one and keep the other. Those are cute. I like them much better with the permanent marker than the marker pen. Okay. So, I'm trying to keep things... Ooh, where are we on time? 20 minutes-ish. I know it's not quite 20. You're looking at the screen going, is that 17? No, I'm just rounding up. Okay. So you go over here, and you go over here. Okay, so now we've got you. What are we going to do with you, gorgeous? We are going to, this is what I'll tell you what we're going to do. Okay. My little bits. I got little bits here. And then I've got my little bits of scraps, and I've got my little bits here. Do you know what I did? I didn't find a whole lot in there. I remember now. So what I'm going to do is grab my words. Okay, so I've got a plan now. All right. Oh, look, I've still got my templates out too. So I just put things, that's 2. Okay, let me start talking English words again. All right, so I'm going to take this. Now you can go through, let's go through. I really like drawing those lines on the ticket things, and I didn't do it on this one. This is the one I'm copying from. Not copying from, but the one I'm going from. Okay, so before I glue anything down, I'm just going to trace the outline inside, or inline. Pam said that the other day, and I was like, huh. I never thought of it that way, but it makes sense. Because I'm not doing an outline, although I'm outlining this inner space. Defining the area. There's 2. Let's do another one. I've got plenty of writing space on the back, which I like to leave open because maybe you want to write a word on there or something, or a quick note or a fun fact. These would be perfect for fun facts. And you can cut them up or you can use them as a strip, however you choose. Okay, we got outlines. I like the outlines. All right, so now I'm going to take this and I'm just going to tear some, not even really paying attention. I'm going to make it a little skinnier because it's just got too much bulk. There we go. Now, that looks lovely, by the way. I just want to say that to myself. Okay. Hello. Oh, I threw my glue out. Okay. Because it was dried. Not dried, but also dead. Dried and dead. Okay. And this is why I end up with my glue dried out and dead. Okay, so we have... Let's look anyway. Let's see what there are for little bits. Okay. These are kind of a lot of bigger little bits. Oh, this is good. Let's do this one. Be mine. That's cute. Oh, I like this. This says feminine. I'm going to put that on there. Okay. Alright, so I gotta glue Be Mine down first. This is pattern paper on the back of it. There. That looks like a cute little ticket. Alright. Now, feminine. We are going to pair you up with some purple. There. I like that. Cool. That's adorable. And I could put a little flower on there if I could find my little flowers. Or a button. Maybe. Something. This is just a dictionary definition that I found that I wanted to use, that I put in my little bits. Oh, that's a cute ticket. That right there's a lovely ticket, dear. Okay. Right. I'm going to make a flower. Not on that, I'm not. I gotta find a piece that's big enough. Okay, this is big enough. Alright. Remember this guy? This little template? Yeah. It's back. He's back. I guess this template is a he. Which, whatever. Cool. I hope I remember that in the future. Okay. I don't even know what this flower is going to look like yet because I traced it on the back. And I'll cut it out on the front. Oh, you know what else I'll do? This could be so cute. I'll show you what I'm going to do in a second. The nice thing is we have plenty of time. Okay. I believe we have plenty of time. We are. Definitely have plenty of time. Okay. So, there's that. And then... I gotta move my words out of the way. Put you here for now. Okay. So now I've got this little one. And I'm gonna trace that. Is this the same one I just did? Quite possibly. No, it's not. That would be funny though. So, it's a quiet day here. We had a snowstorm yesterday. But the 18-year-old had to work. And then the 15-year-old negotiated with Dad to bring him to my grandmother's house. Because Dad had to drive the 18-year-old to work. And they are not far from each other, so he is gone for the weekend. And I went to check on something in my room because I couldn't find my 12-year-old. He was passed out in our bed. Got up bright and early this morning to have. He was supposed to get up and help Dad make breakfast burritos. But what he did was he got up and got Dad started making breakfast burritos, and then he was like, okay, I'm out. Alright, what was I going to do? Oh, I want a piece behind it again. So, I'll just cut this piece like that. Okay, and so we had breakfast burritos this morning, and they were delish, but I think maybe he didn't get enough sleep last night in anticipation. Who knows? Or he stayed up too late. I mean, that's always possible. Okay. Alright. Now you can ink these. I'm not going to ink this one. I'm going to be okay with that. She tells herself. See how it works, but that's the goal. There's that. And now, because I can, I am going to grab, that's purple. I've used purple. I'm going to use pink because I don't usually use pink. And I've got my other colors here too. And I am going to use this pink glitter glue that I got at the dollar store. And just a little in the middle. Probably should have waited until I was done with this one, but it'll be okay. Alright. So, then I have one with I wrote ticket in it, but I'm going to use this one for that. And then I did a stamp. So let's do a stamp. I got butterflies here. Butterflies are good. Okay. And I'm going to try. So I tried this green yesterday and I couldn't make it work, or I didn't try Wicked hard, but I'm going to try again and see if I can make this green work. Okay. There we go. It looks much greener than it did yesterday. So let's see. Oh, that worked. That worked just fine. And now, good. That makes me happy because I got a bunch of this stuff. And now, oh, here comes the cat, maybe. I'm just going to stamp this off on this little scrap here because it's cute. See if that works. Yep, good enough. Alright, so what am I going to do now? I am going to, oops, I'm going to smudge my glitter. I did. I'm going to do it again, I'm sure, too. Alright. I'm going to outline. See, I told you I might do stuff that I did before, and I might do new stuff. This is new stuff. Outline. Actually, it's really not, because I did that stamp and it didn't work, so I traced it. So it's actually almost exactly the same thing, using the same ink pad and a stamp from the same set. Doo-doo-doo. Hello, butterfly. Okay. And let's write sweet. One. Sweet one. Oop. I don't know what that means. Sounds good. Love it. There. That's another. Okay. Now, I'm going to save this for later because I got plans for that baby. I do. 30 minutes. We got plenty of time. All right. So let's go for this one because I have this. It's like picking a name out of a hat. Here we go. Oh, this is good. This is a good one. So, I could make a big ticket. Why don't I make a big ticket? And I'll make another one of these in a little bit. Let's see. So I've got this ticket stub thing. Punch, and that's what I used on this. So, here's this. And I'll show you another trick. I have the, nope, those are not the ones I want. These are not the shears you're looking for. That sounded more like, that did not sound like, it sounded like Sean Connery. That was not who I meant it to sound like. Alright, so if you, I have these little scallop scissors, right? So I am making them so that the bump, the inward part, the round part is facing in, and the sticky outy teeth part is facing out. And I'm doing that because I want it to look like it got torn off. If I wanted it to be like a scalloped edge, I do it so that the kind of like a lace edge almost, I would do it so that the bumps were facing this way and the teeth were facing this way. I don't know if any of that made sense, but I think it did. Okay, oh, this is, I'll just show you. Oh my gosh, I'm so ridiculous. Okay. Trying, friends. All right, so if I do it one way, then the edge looks like that. If I do it the other way, the edge looks like this, okay? There we go. So I want this edge. So I'm going to use them that way. So, there. Now, it looks like it was ripped off a roll. See, it's got the teeth there. Nifty, nifty. All right. Scraps go away. Okay. So now I've got this big, and of course I'm going to draw an outline because I like drawing the outline. Inline, border. I like drawing the border. Okay. There's that. Almost done. I know this isn't the most thrilling stuff, but I appreciate you watching it anyway. Okay. So I used my punch here on the corners. Let's see. What do I want to write on this big fat ticket? I don't know. Let's look and see what we have for Big Bits. Hello, Big Bits. No. Thank you. Oh, speaking of thank you, that's a good one. I like that. That's what we're doing. That is exactly what we're doing. That's great. That was super easy and I love it. Okay. There we go. There. That's a big ticket. And this is another one that I could put a flower on. Actually, what do you know? I have some flowers all made up. I can't really, actually. I can do it like this, but I'll have to stick something behind it, which is fine with me. I got all sorts of stuff. See, I found a stuff. All right, so I've got to do this and then this. Oh, I like that. I like it even with the brown behind it. So I'm gonna do this because that's about where the ticket got stuck, like that. And then let's get this stuck down. Come on, you can glue it. Alrighty. So there's another ticket done. That's so... Just there. Stay. Okay. That's another ticket done. That was a big one. Anyway, okay, so let's do one of these. Which is pretty much the same thing I just did, but bigger. I just did bigger. Okay. Another piece. Let's see what we've got. That's not big enough. That's also not big enough. Someday I will find what I'm looking for. Okay. We'll call this good. I'm not going to use that punch because that punch probably will not agree with this very thin paper. And this is just a smallish piece of scrap. I mean, so there's so many things you can do with them. Okay. And this one I just wrote good for one ride. I'll write take one. That's what I'll write on this one. Take one. Oh, you know what I'll do? I lied. I'll write okay. I just grabbed random numbers out of my head. There's that. And that. That looks like a ticket. Let's see. And now I can write what I was going to write, which was take. Take one. Trying to do it kind of old-timey writing. Oh, you know how to do that? A little dot on the E. There we go. Okay, take one. So there's a ticket. This one you might want to glue to something else if you want to write on the back, but maybe not. Okay, so there's another one, and that one goes that way. All right, let's see what we got for time. 20 minutes left. Can make all sorts of stuff. Man, like a mess. I am making a mess. Huge mess. Okay. Let's see, this one. This is just paper. Whatever paper you find, or paper you like the look of, or however you want to do it. I picked, oh, let's pick this time. This garden stuff. Whoop! Let's do this. No, let's do this. And I know this one's got 3. This is back when I was folding back and then forth and back and forth, but I didn't love that because it was inconsistent. This is easier. I was inconsistent. This is easier. Okay, so all I did for this one, yeah, these are going to be smaller-ish tickets, but that's okay. And I know I'm writing the same things on these, like, all the time. But again, how many things do tickets really say in real life? So that's why I'm just putting, like, words on them and decorations and stuff sometimes, too. Because I don't want to just see it mint 1 5-cent. But it works on some of these. Okay. So I glued paper bag on the back of this. So let's grab some paper bag. You know what would have been smart? I glued it first, but I didn't. Then I could have cut it together, is where I'm going with that. All right. Would have been wicked smart, though. I have my moments, and this was not one of them, evidently. Ta-da! The fantastic feat of gluing. All right. I wish the Welcome Back Cotter theme song was not copyrighted. I would like to sing that song while I'm crafting. I don't know why. It's catchy. Bet you're singing it in your head now too, if you know it. So sometimes when I'm going to bed for the night and I'm saying goodnight to the boys and they're all staring at their devices, paying no attention whatsoever to me, right? Then, those times, then I start saying, goodnight, John boy. Goodnight, Elizabeth. Night, Grandpa. And that's pretty much how I walk up the stairs those nights, saying all those names. Which I am amused by. I think I'm hysterical. There. Now we have fronts and backs. And all I did on these ones, took my big marker, and I did sewing stitches on the first one. Just dashes. Just running M dashes. You know? Oh. Instead of a straight line. Okay. I'm going to let that dry for a minute. And then I'm going to do the next one that I did, which was dots. I can do dots. Let's do dots. Let's see. But you know what these would be good for? If you, I forgot that on that earlier video that I did. But these would be good for, like, if you were, like, say somebody's birthday's coming up and you want to get them something, but you don't know what to get them, but, like, you know that they enjoy, you know, going to a movie with friends, then you're like, you know, write a ticket that says, like, we'll go to a movie together. Or, like, good for one back rub. Or, you know, however close you are to your friends. That kind of thing on these. And they would be super cute to put inside a birthday card or something. Alright. So I'm going to do that on these. One free squish. Oh, and you just squish them. Okay, one free squish. Let's see. One day, no chores. Let's pretend these are for my kids, so I can give them a squish and one day with no chores. I'm not actually giving them these. I'm too mean to take away chores. Okay, and then this one was just a straight line around that we are getting very familiar with. Let's see. Dinner with me. And then let's see. What else? Okay. There's that. All right, so I gotta think of a thing. So, let's go fishing. Go fishing. This can't be for my kids because I can't take my kids fishing by myself because I do not touch fish. So I need to go with my husband because he will touch the fish for me. Okay. Now. How many minutes? Woo. 15. It's going so fast and yet it's not. Okay, so now we've got this little bugger that I've been setting aside for a bit. And you know why I've got this little bugger? Is because of these little buggers. And these are so adorable to me. So adorable. So I'm going to replicate that and see what I come up with this time. They're so teeny tiny. I love it. You ever watch those where they make tiny foods in tiny kitchens? And like, I don't understand. I mean, I like watching them, don't get me wrong, but I don't understand. I don't need to understand, but I don't. I think it's interesting. I'm intrigued. Okay, so look, we made little tickets. Same way we make big tickets. And sometimes we miss the last little thing, but we fix it when we're done. Okay. So, let's pull out, let's not pull anything out. Let's use, and you can tear these off like you can with any of them, obviously, as you see fit. All right. Yeah. Do. Oh. There we go. Okay. Now I've got the outlines done. So in this, 5 cents. $0.05. That's cute. I like that one. I did as old-timey as I could. All right. This one was let's see. I did a design of a flower. So, just going to do a little string of hearts here. Because why not? Oops. Oh well. There. That's cute. And Then I've got one that says admit one, and it's just got 2 little lines across. I'm not sure if I can get, let's try it, O-N-E. Yeah, see, it was a squish at the last minute. I could have just done the number 1. All right, and now, oh, there were 4 on both of these. So, okay. So now I can just write ticket. 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 They're so cute. I love them, and inked up they'll be super cute too. Okay, so what did I do on this one? This was another one where I just grabbed scraps and threw things together and grabbed words and stuff. So, 10 minutes, right about where I thought I was, which is cool. All right, I'm gonna take this one. This is what we're gonna use. Okay, and I'm just gonna trim some off. There. These are big tickets. That's okay. Like kind of long, kind of big. Doesn't matter what size you do them. Obviously, because we just made those super freaky little ones. They were awesome. All right, so this one's got blank paper on the back. Which, again, I probably could have. I can do this anyway. This is why we use scraps, friends. All right. I don't know if I'm going to get through all of these, but man, we're getting close, huh? So, whoop. Hello. Okay. So I am going to glue that on. I'm going to get everything glued first so I can shut my glue. Probably could have left the moth on here because that might have been prettier, but I didn't. So, okay. Now, okay, so get this side. There's that. And I could have folded it over and cut it at the same time, but I didn't wanna. All right. So that part, check and check. So now, I'm looking for, what am I looking for? Oh, let's grab a word. Let's grab, let me try this again in English. Let's grab this. And I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna glue that down. Okay. And then I'm gonna find a word in my word. Whoops, hit my light. Finding a word. Finding a word. Spooky doesn't fit. Warmth works. Let's do warmth. And then I'll grab another one. Whoop! Oh, this one's good. It says notes. Good. I've got words. Look at me go. Okay. Now, I'm going to grab just another piece of scrap. And put it on this. You can't really see a difference. So let's... I do like this paper bag thing and how it works. Okay. So, I'm gonna glue this down. I like how it looks behind stuff. What I was saying with the words. Poorly. Okay. So, this one doesn't really show very well. So I'm going to take a little scrap of this green from the garden thing. The garden paper we just used. And I could ink around it, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm just not. So this is my solution. There, I like that. I'm gonna glue with this. Whoa. Okay, there we go. There, warmth. Okay, and then this one says notes, but let's try to come up with a little bit. Let's see what we've got for little bits. Stay down, warmth. Do. Let's see what we've got. Maybe, yeah. Let's see. This is good. I'll grab one of these. I had gone through and made this little notebook out of book pages, and then I just stamped on it in different colors with different stamps, and it has come in very handy. You can have them overlap the tickets too. These aren't going to run through a machine, so it's fine if they do. They are absolutely okay to overlap them a little bit. It'll be good. Okay, notes. Now, let's see. I think I've only got one more type. Nope, two more. Well, this is pretty much the same thing. This is just, I took a paper, took one of the suns from this, and I from this paper, and I cut it out, and then I cut out a little heart and just had the word magic put on here. This says moved. I don't know why. Maybe the sun moved, maybe the earth moved, I don't know, but there it is. So this is pretty much the same thing as those two. This one I kept super simple, and just grabbed, hello, I can do this. I'm just trying to find something. Let's use this. This number paper is okay. So I'm going to cut a piece of this, and I just picked how wide I wanted the tickets to be. I'm making these ones bigger. Sorry, it's probably off camera again. Alright. Now, I do have this crocodile corner chomper, and it has a ticket stub option. So, on occasion, I use it. Like that. And all I did for this, and again, I probably would have liked, I can still go around it and do my outline thing. Let's see, where are we for time? Time. Oh, we're done. So I'm going to finish this up real quick. So I'm not going to draw the lines around right now. But all I did was take some, this is just paper bag again, and cut out squares. And then wrote in them after I glued them on. So just like this, and this, and this, and why not? This will work. There. And that. And you just glue them on and write words on them. Like this. So, I'm going to clear the decks now. Clear the decks, clear the decks. I'm gonna not count this one. Yeah, I'm not gonna count this one. Okay, because it's not really made. We're gonna clear the decks and clear the decks. Okay, so this was one of the ones that I made before, also made before, also made before. These ones we made today. These ones we made today. These and these and these. So we made all sorts of different, whoops, there, see, I stuck my finger in it again. All of these tickets that we made today, and they're all different kinds, and they were all made in different ways. So there's a bunch of options here, and you can make them all sparkly, or you could, whatever you want to do. They're neat. They're fun. And they'll make good additions to journals. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. Goodbye.